back, everybody, to the Search Show 24/7. This is episode 2 of season 3 of AMC's The Walking Dead, entitled Sick. So let's get right into it because it was a very great episode. Alright, guys, episode 2 of Walking Dead, entitled Sick. I thought it was a great episode. I thought it surpassed like the season premiere episode. It had a lot more violence, a lot more gore, a lot more just guts, a lot more zombie killing, and just a whole bunch of other craziness that I enjoy when I watch this show. This episode picks right up where last week's episode left us. Herschel just got his leg chopped off because he got bit by a walker, and they're trying get him situated. They're trying get him situated and trying to keep him alive so he won't turn into a walker. And then all of a sudden the Rick and his group, they find out that they're not the only ones in this cell, or they're not the only ones in this jail. It's a couple other prisoners who were prison mates or whatever, and they kind of just survived while everybody else kind of died off and kind of turned into zombies. So it's just like 6 of them, and now they're going through this back and forth with Rick and his team because they're like, well, now we can't really go anywhere, so we're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay here because we were here first. And Rick's like, well, we spilled blood here. We're the ones who killed all these zombies to get to this point. We're the ones that we're the ones that made you safe now, basically, because we're the ones who freed you, because they were kind of like stuck in this like one portion of the cell block. So, and it's just like this like back and forth with them, to where they kind of have to make a compromise, to where they have to give Rick and his group half their supplies, half their food supplies, and then Rick and his group will help them get their own secure cell block away from Rick and his team, because it's just not safe, because you don't know who these people are. You don't know how crazy they are. They are prisoners, so they can still turn on the end of, turn at the end of a hat, because they were put in jail for a reason. So I just like that dynamic, and that that main guy with the long hair. I don't know if they said his name, but I really liked his whole dynamic and his like riff between Rick, and how they just had this back and forth, to where you knew that that guy had to die. Rick had to kill him. Rick had to either kill him, or that guy was going to kill Rick, because he was just all over the place. He killed one of his own men, like without even thinking about it. And Rick saw that, and he was like, okay, yeah, I don't trust you now. Like, I was trying to work something out to where everybody can survive, but yeah, I don't trust you. So Rick ends up killing him, and I don't blame him, because that guy was reckless, and half his team is like reckless. Like that one, like that black kid with the baseball bat, I knew he was gonna die. I knew it, because he looked like he didn't know what he was doing there. You know what I mean? He was just holding the bat and shaking and stuff. So I was like, that kid's gonna die. He's not meant for this world. And you can tell like who's meant for this world. You can tell that Rick and his group are, they're built for this now. They're built for this. They know what they're doing. And I thought it was stupid of those prisoners who were kind of like saying, no, we're gonna, we're gonna keep this, and y'all need to leave and stuff. I was like, no, like, you see, like Rick and them, they basically did all this and they're still alive. So why try to make the situation worse? And you can just join. They could have just joined Rick's team and just been okay with that. But they were kind of hard headed, and that kind of cost them all their lives. You know what I mean? So I thought that was a like really good way to just show like the way who's better and who's like not built for this. And you can tell that Rick and his team are they're built for this now, and they know what's going on. They're smart. They do things right. Rick tells them, like, when we go fight these walkers, we're in a tight knit. Like, don't go too far, because once you go too far, you break the cycle, and you break a chance for somebody to get killed. Is more likely of a chance if somebody getting killed if you break away. And what happens? Those other guys, they just start running and just start stabbing people and stuff, and they're like, okay, like, what's going on? So I really like that. You know, Rick and them, they have a plan. They know what they're doing. And if I was them, I would have been on Rick's team right after I saw him take down those walkers. So another thing about this episode was good is just the whole, you know, Herschel thing. Is he gonna live? Is he gonna survive? Is everybody ready to let him go if he dies and stuff? And you know, that was a pretty powerful scene because when you think about it, Herschel is an important part of this team because he is the doctor. You know, he's the one who can help people. He can cure people. You know, he knows how to, you know, fix up bullet wounds, and you know, he's supposed to be doing pregnancy for the baby. He's supposed to be delivering the baby. So he's just this very important this figure. So like it sucks, you know, that you know he was in this predicament and he had to lose his leg and stuff. So I mean, overall, I thought this episode was great. It was phenomenal. A lot of blood, a lot of like blood was shed in this episode. A lot of like deaths, a lot of just goriness, a lot of just everything I love about The Walking Dead. I thought it was great. So I'm sorry if I forgot something. I'm trying to make this as quick as possible. So please like this video, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought. What are you looking forward to for next week's episode? Please put down in the comments below. And as always, guys, this is the Cirque Show 24/7. Be easy.